You're listening to Real Radio, the nationally trusted name in real estate investing. We dig deep to discover investors' why in real estate. If you want to skip all the BS and get in investors' heads, you're in the right spot. Be one of the thousands to check out realradio.com.
This episode is brought to you by Entrepreneur Addict.
If you feel like marketing changes every 5 minutes, you're not wrong. You're right. And that's why we built Entrepreneur Addict. We take the chaos out and give you one simple roadmap to follow. Video that converts, local search results that rank, and content that actually connects with people. And all of this brings real results. Get started now. Get the clarity instead of the overwhelm by going to entrepreneuraddict.com/REIA now.
Welcome to Real Radio. This is the Real Estate Rundown, episode 267 with Owen Dashner
and Takashi. I hate it when you do that.
I know you do. Sometimes I like to just get underneath your skin.
Speaking of getting under skin, how about our interview with Matt Tompkins?
It's like it starts off so serious and so strong in marketing, and then the
wheels came off.
Then the wheels came off. But we weren't drinking, so
no, it was fun. Okay. Just buckle up for Wednesday's episode. I mean, it was a fast and furious conversation. Marketing expert, local entrepreneur, comedian, radio personality, actor, rapper, former addict. Like, he has such a crazy story that I can't wait for you to listen to it. But there's some actually really good marketing tips and tricks and strategy and how you think about things, how you can help yourself and your business as an entrepreneur, the struggles that everybody goes through on a day-to-day basis. Really relatable, I think, for everyone that's got their own business going.
I tell you what, the one big takeaway I had was the Google business profile updates. I never think that I need to like update my Google business profile, but he goes, the one thing people want to do when they find your business is they Google you, right?
Right.
He's like, so you need to get in your Google business profile, pretend it's like your social media, and you need to update photos in it consistently. I'm like, I always thought those were just pictures so people saw what was going on in your business. I never thought that was a live thing I need to keep updating.
See, I actually knew this at one point when we first put up our website, and I was trying to get better SEO, our search engine optimization, so that our page would show up organically instead of paid. And I was regularly putting content in there, pictures, words, like posts and stuff. I was treating it seriously. And since we're not really flipping much anymore, I just kind of let that die on the vine a little bit.
Yeah.
But it does work. I mean, I paid attention to my rankings, and I just kind of forgot about it. And I have a whole bunch of notes from that conversation. But yeah, he basically said, everybody's going to love this. All of the time that you, especially realtors, they're known for this, but also investors and so forth, that you're spending on Instagram and Facebook creating reels and content for your business, he basically said, you are 100% wasting all of your time by using those platforms, because the only people that are looking at them are other realtors or are other real estate investors. Nobody is going out there looking for someone to sell their house on Instagram, period. He's like, it's a huge waste of time.
He made fun of everybody that does it.
Yeah. And it's YouTube. It is Google My Business. And what was the third one? He's like, there are three. Here's your quick hitters, and he listed those out.
I wrote top three things. I didn't finish it. I was like, I'm gonna list this to take a ton of notes.
Three things. So you got to stay tuned for Wednesday's episode to find out what the third thing is. See the cliffhanger I did there?
Yes.
But really, really good episode. And I had a million questions for him, just selfishly. Our business, Liquid Lending, just recently hired a fractional CMO to help with our marketing, and it's been a lot of content creation that we've done, and they've created a whole several months worth of this that they're going to be putting together. But it was just really interesting to get to ask both our CMO and then Matt when he came on all these questions. It's like, how do you know when you're getting ripped off by a marketing consultant? That was pretty much how I led off.
Yeah, that was a whole conversation. It was awesome.
Yeah, and it was really good to know that, because marketing seems like kind of a nebulous thing to a lot of people, where it's like, how do you even know what you're getting for the money that I'm spending? Anyway, really, really, really good episode. So tune into that. He's super funny. And if you like kind of cheesy old school content with, it's almost like Saturday Night Live, some of the stuff he did that was specific to Omaha.
I mean, it was like an actual Saturday Night Live.
Yeah. So anyway, very, very funny dude. And he's got a ton of content out there, and he's going to be working with us to do kind of some cross promotional things.
Yeah, it's going to be coming. So you'll be hearing some commercials that are going to play, and we're going to dig more into deeper. So we'll just let it be for right now. But yes, it's going to be a little bit of coaching, a little bit of insight, but Entrepreneur Addicts is the name of his business. And there'll be some good content for us, and we're going to see how we can integrate it into our local RIA group too.
Yeah. Speaking of integration, I wanted to drop today's Golden Nugget. So in the vein of marketing here, and I already kind of teased what this is going to be, but did you know if you're an entrepreneur, real estate investor, realtor, anybody in the real estate space, you can actually go out and you don't have to hire a marketing person or an agency if you want marketing help or want to grow your business, scale it, those kind of things. You can go out and hire somebody fractionally to do this. You can just buy marketing content in a pack.
Is that what you guys did?
Yeah. And so we pay basically a fractional, so fractional meaning you get a piece of their time, not all of it.
I've never seen so many pictures of you posted with little sayings before in my life.
Yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot. And the funny thing is, like, you can gear it toward your business too, and you can create different types of content. So you can do funny stuff, serious stuff, credibility builders, those kind of things. So the point is, if you need marketing help and you don't have the time or energy or effort to bring somebody in-house and do this, you can find somebody to do CMO type work, and you might get some good bang for your buck depending on what you're looking to do with your biz.
One thing that, speaking of marketing, our podcast, I had a national site that hit me up. I was just trying to find the name of it and I couldn't find it, but we as RIA Radio are ranked as the number 10th largest podcast in the state of Nebraska.
Oh, is that right?
And out of all,
I saw we made the top 20 in Omaha
of all genres.
Okay.
And
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's kind of cool. Like the Chamber was up there and everything like that. Yeah. And then we are 13th largest Midwest real estate podcast.
Look at us go.
So I don't know where our global ranking, but that was the first time I've seen some rankings for a while. We're actually getting enough that we're hitting up there, buddy.
You hear that, sponsors?
Yeah. Just let the money roll in.
That's right.
Basil Hayden, we got you out here right now.
Oh man. Okay, so how I mentioned that I wasn't able to record last week because Axel and I headed to Branson to this was on my birthday.
On your birthday.
And so it was cool though. He Andrea and him Andrea made it, but I had a big carrot cake. I ate the entire thing in like 5 days.
Oh, you lost your abs.
Yeah, it was in the cream cheese frosting. Like, I love me some carrot cake.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. And anyway, I pounded that whole thing, and I gained 6 pounds in 5 days.
That's funny because the same weekend you were gone, my wife and I did a date weekend up in Minnesota.
Oh yeah,
and we did some we went on some dinners. I drank all weekend, which I haven't done in a long time. And then we went to the Vikings-Bears game.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
And I
get some of those $28 beers in you.
I put 6 pounds on also.
Oh, nice. Hey, look at us. 6, 7.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I'm kidding.
Oh, God.
Even Aiden.
Jory, cut that out.
My kid has been doing that so much. And he came home and did that yesterday. And my wife's like, no.
Yeah,
because she does 8th grade teaching, and she's like, no.
Thankfully, that's already burning out because both of my kids are like, don't say that. That's so cringe. Anyway, so we go down there, right? And it's a 6-hour drive there, 6-hour drive back, stop and pee and eat and all that stuff. So it's a lot.
It's the exact same we go to Minnesota.
Yep, exactly. Yeah. And so, all right, I'm going to tell you the story. So I think I've mentioned this possibly, but I'll give a quick recap. So we had this unit, right? We've been redeveloping an old hotel, 150 doors, 150 rooms. We're turning into 144 unit apartments. So we're done with 3 buildings. We have 2 left, or we're done with 4 buildings actually, and there's 2 left, and those will wrap up probably March, April-ish. And so we were going down to meet with the city to get our certificate of occupancy, which we did. Boom. And we're going through this, but we're meeting the city inspectors, and there's a whole group of them there, and I've got some video and photos of this. It's pretty funny.
Are they worse than Omaha?
I don't want to have this replayed. Let's just say they're tough.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. To the point where, okay, picture this. You've got 144 of these doors that you have to put, apartment number C115 on it, right?
Yep. It seems very confusing to have those C's and A's. And
numbers. It's A, B, C, D, E. Those are the buildings.
Okay.
Right. So C115. And the reason I'm bringing up 115 is a long time ago.
Does this one have the hole in the floor?
Before we bought it, there was a couple that murdered like people in Nebraska. They were from Nebraska. They fled
Oh yeah, I remember
to
you talking about this.
Branson.
Yes.
They were holed up in the hotel, and this was when it was called the Windmill Inn,
Mhm.
right? And they end up getting put away, and they were looking for the murder weapon eventually because they were monitoring all their communications. And the guy was like, "I hid the murder weapon in room C115," right?
Yeah.
And I think that's this room, but for the story, it's going to be. And he's like, "Yeah, I hid it in the ceiling tile." And that's where it is or whatever. So we actually got a call from the FBI.
Yeah.
And they wanted to get in and look at the room. And we're like, it's demoed, but go ahead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to find anything. If you want to talk to the guys that did the demo, that might be a better source for this. So anyway, they don't find anything, whatever. That's part of the story. So fast forward to now. They're doing the remodel on all these units, right? It's a big project. So they have paint on the walls, LVP down. There's cabinets. You know, we're getting real close to the finish line. This is a few weeks ago. And what happens is a skunk gets into the unit somehow. We talked about this on the podcast, and ends up electrocuting itself in the PTAC unit.
Yep.
Sprays everywhere, all over the walls, floors, everything. Like you can imagine the smell.
Yep.
So all the workers call the guy that found it originally Skunky. So unfortunately, he has a nickname now.
Oh, poor guy.
So yeah, okay. So all this happens, right? And we're like, oh man, that unit's cursed, or haunted or whatever. It's cursed. So city inspection is supposed to happen. They come and they're like, we can't give you your CO, your certificate of occupancy, unless every single unit has a door, like the room number on it. This was the only one that didn't arrive. So Andrea orders all of them, right? It's the only one that didn't come in. The mailboxes, this is like $10,000 to $15,000 of mailboxes that we have, right? It's a whole bank of them. C115 is missing. I shit you not. All of these things about this one unit. So something's going on there, is all I'm saying.
What?
Yes. It's crazy.
How's the mailbox missing? What's that entail?
The label on it. The
just
magnet.
the label.
Thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a whole thing that comes with it. Yeah. It wasn't on there. That is weird. I'm just saying that is too many coincidences.
It's so weird.
Right?
Yeah.
So anyway, maybe some, more stories out of this. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, supernatural.
Yeah, maybe you can do dinner parties in that one. Like, hey,
the haunted.
This is the Airbnb that's haunted. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you want to do a haunted dinner party? Yes.
So anyway, we made the most of it. It was a fun visit, but we did get the CO finally. I had to fly to. Here's what we had to end up doing. So we didn't have it.
You had to custom make it.
We put blue tape on the door, literally, and I had to go to Home Depot and get those peel off numbers.
Yeah.
And they didn't have two number ones.
Shut the front
They only
door.
had one, so I had to take an L or the letter I, a capital I, and I had to buy that and flip it upside down. It was so ridiculous. And I'm like, "Is this good?" And they're like, "Yep, we'll pass that." I'm like, "Are you kidding me? It's coming, all right." Anyway, just so frustrating dealing with city inspections like that.
Oh.
It's the littlest freaking things that come up and bite you. It's so frustrating. And
those developers are coming into town and making our city better.
Yeah, and by the way, every week you lose, every day you lose on a 144 unit property is a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
That is a lot. So delays matter.
Yes.
And so that just when you think you're going to be done, man, it's little stuff like this that can come back and bite you.
And you were so excited to do another one.
Yeah, can't wait.
What were those plans that you had laying here?
Oh, that's basically like a subdivision.
Yeah.
That we're putting together. So we had a city planning meeting today with that. This is in Iowa.
Maybe we need to do an interview with you and see what you've been going on. I feel like every time I talk to you, you got something new going on.
Oh yeah,
these
I
days.
looked at an industrial building with cross docking and stuff like that in Omaha too. I've been doing some stuff, man. It's all for the content.
It's all for the content.
Yeah. No, it's cool. I'll get into that into another episode of the rundown. But yeah, I've been looking at some different asset classes, and it's super interesting. I've learned a lot. Still don't know much of anything about some of them that I'm looking at, but industrial and new ground up development and meeting with the city and stuff like that. It's kind of like next, kind of the
Next level.
Yeah, next 202 level maybe of this. But yeah,
Are you exiting out of other assets while you make this move, or are you just trying to keep it all?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, trying to keep it all. Trying to keep it all together and sane at the same time.
Yeah, kind of like what Matt said. What do you talk about? How we're just going crazy all the time, and you just keep on taking on more, and you're just addicted to what you're doing.
Pretty much, we're all crazy entrepreneurs. That's the message here.
Yeah. Well, guys, for your sake, we're going to cut it a little earlier today. So we expect to see 5-star reviews and how happy you are that we quit talking to you.
They want us to talk longer, Ted. That's why they're listening.
Well, every once in a while you just need a little shorty in your life, right?
That's right, shorty.
But with that, Owen Dashner, we see us out.
On behalf of Rio Radio, Aiden Bear, and my shorty, Ted Kosh.
Shut up.
Owen Dashner. I'm Owen Dashner, and this is the Real Estate Rundown. Signing off. We're not even drunk.